Hi, so let me discuss with you our lesson structure and expectation for this year in Algebra 1. All right. So for this video, I would like to start with our lesson structure, and our target is for you to be able to describe how our math classes will operate this year. Now, there's a very important note over here. So before you continue watching this video, you got to make sure you have a copy of the guided notes that you can use throughout this video. So the lesson structure is composed of three parts. We have what we call as blended instruction, wherein you, the students, will access the content from teacher-created videos just like this one. There's also what we call as the self-paced structure. So the nice thing about this is you, the students, will learn at your own pace within the given unit. So some of you might find some topics really easy, so you can move on to the next one without having to wait for the other people. And then, of course, there's mastery-based grading, wherein students progress when they are able to demonstrate mastery, meaning you will not move on to the next lesson if you are still not ready for the next one. All right. So we have our daily routine. Very first thing that you will have to do is to check in. So at the start of each class, you will complete a daily check-in. I'm going to show you a form like that so that I would know how you are doing and what you are working on for the day. And then also you are expected to be doing some classwork. So depending on what lesson you are in, you will watch a video, take notes. You're probably completing a practice assignment or probably doing a mastery check. So this is the form that I was talking to you about. This is how your daily check-in would look like. So it's pretty much like a goal setting form for the day. So the goal is for that exact day. Also, one thing that you will be noticing in our classroom is that we will have a public progress tracker. It will be something similar to this, and I will explain how this will be done in the next video. So as I have mentioned earlier, there will be different parts of each lesson. So the first one is the instructional videos. The teacher will be recording videos just like this one. So the first assignment will always be a short instructional video. You are expected to be taking down notes. The guided notes are created in partner with the video. So all you need to do is fill it out. After you're done with the video lesson, then you can do your practice assignment. So this is to check if you are fully understanding what you have learned from the video. And then lastly, to demonstrate that you actually learned what was supposed to be learned, then you will be doing your mastery check. Okay, so I'm going to show you a summary of what you will be doing for our class. So you start with Blackboard because all the links to the video lesson is there. So each video will be shown using Edpuzzle. So while you are watching the video, you fill out your guided notes. There are some questions within the video that you might need to answer. Once you're done with the video lesson, you go to Math Excel so that you can do your practice. Is there a target percentage that you have to aim for? Your mastery check will only open once you have reached 85% or better on the lesson practice. So like I said, after the practice, that's where you do your mastery check. Now, for you to move on to the next lesson, the student must get 85% or better. Okay? So once you have accomplished that, then you move on to the next lesson. These three steps here will go like that, and until you hit the mid-chapter quiz. Okay, so once you hit the mid-chapter quiz, you actually have two options. You can either do the mid-chapter quiz already, or if you would like to move on to the next lesson first, maybe prepare some more time for the quiz, you can also do that. So the same thing, you repeat steps 2 to 4. Video, practice, mastery check until you reach the chapter test. So one thing that you have to remember about the chapter test is that the quiz must be done already together with all mastery checks of the chapter. And once you are done with the chapter test, then you can repeat the whole process for the next unit. So you will notice that there are some areas that I have labeled in our classroom. So this is pretty much how our classroom setup would look like. So if you are going to be watching your videos or doing your notes, you are expected to be in this area. Once you are done with that, you can move on to the practice area. These two groups are allowed to use the whiteboards so that if you would like to, collaborate with your friends or with your classmates, you can use that for better learning. Once you are done with that, mastery check area is over here, strictly individual sitting. So it's like you're taking a test, okay? And then if there are some people who are struggling or need some help from me, then I will be having you sit in the supports area. All learning materials will be in the back of the room. So we have mentioned earlier that you will be using Blackboard. So once you go to your Blackboard account, you will see some menu there. All the tasks are listed for each lesson, and you will have to do the assignments in order. You cannot skip one to do the next one, okay? They are strictly in order. Also, for you to be able to see if you are behind, if you are on pace, or if you are ahead, there's what we call as the progress trackers. If you click on that link, it will show you like a calendar showing you what the recommended activity for the day. So again, mastery checks will be after your practice. Now, after the mastery check, if you're not able to demonstrate enough mastery points, then you will be asked to revise it, or once you're okay with that, then you can move on to the next lesson. Thank you.